What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement, still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail, so you think you got bad luck. Well, I thought about this because of watching The Matrix, because of what's going on. I was listening to an Eric Roberson song, Lessons is a dope song. And part of the song, he was basically said like, maybe he felt like he was God had him standing in the wrong spot. And on this YouTube thing, shout out to all the people who give me compliments, who think that I should probably be bigger than I am or whatever. I appreciate that. But at the same time, I started thinking about something. There are people who feel like they just got bad luck in life, right? Like, I chuckle because you feel like you're going on the right path and then a black cat just cross your path. Like, why? Like, why? Why was I was doing so good? I feel like this was my moment, then bad luck. And then, then you do something that's on Friday the 13th, and you're like, what? Then you break a mirror or whatever. Like, because I know people who are superstitious, right? And then you got people who just like, man, is my life bad luck? Because I feel like I'm doing all the right things. And I'm not talking about people who are entitled. Like people who are entitled who think that they owe something, but they don't put in work. I'm talking about the people who they put in the work, they did as much as they thought, and then they wind up seeing people doing better than them, and they're trying to figure out like, okay, when is it? So it's never gonna be my time. Like is my whole life filled with bad luck? Now it's a weird thing to say that in America because we probably have more opportunity than 70, 80%, maybe 90% of the globe. So, we have something just based on that in general. So that's an issue. But I think some of us feel like, I was born in a bad situation. I was born in a bad time. I was born in a bad family. I was dealt bad cards. And, ironically, I feel like I did more than these other people who did nothing to be successful or really nothing, but I did all this stuff and I couldn't be successful. I feel like, the white man is holding me back, which, historically he has been. But there's another thing about this where, you got people who, just like, I don't know them. Like, I feel like I need to have the magic words or show up on a magic day. Like, I don't like these other people must got the lottery number of life and I don't. And, unfortunately, maybe you're just not as, like, some people are luckier than others. Some people trip because people were born bigger, faster, stronger, smarter. People were ahead of the curve in life and, and then they wound up winning big in life. And you're like, why not me? Like, I was doing the same things. You might feel like, people... When people, you might feel like you have bad luck because you have all the ability to be great, but the people around you were kind of, sabotaging you from not being great while you're watching other people who may be great, and you might feel like they were screw-ups, and they kept making mistakes, but people kept helping them be great along the way. And it's like, wait, you see something in a screw-up, but you can't see something in me, and I'm just as good or just as great as this other person, but I can't, all of a sudden I don't need the support. This is trifling. And you might feel like you got bad luck in that aspect because there are people, who've, and I hate that this happens, but it does. There are people who will come back to you and apologize like, you know what, I should have helped you when you needed it, but I figured you was going to be okay. And I talked about this a while back when, me personally, I know the story of when everybody thinks you're going to be just fine, so they don't really do anything to help you. They just leave you out there, to figure it out. And people who, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and sometimes God protects babies and fools. So if you're not a baby and you're not a fool, and some people might look at it like, man, God, you're not protecting me, so you mean to tell me you're looking out for all these babies and all these fools, and I'm just out here to fend for myself? So what am I praying for? Maybe you feel like, you're on the wrong side of the caste system. You know, I just got this bad luck. You know, you were born on the wrong side of the tracks, the wrong class. And, you know, you're seeing that the vast majority of people in your situation don't end up well. And it's like, man, it's just bad luck. You know, this is bad luck. Like, you know, what am I supposed to do? You know, I have big dreams, goals, and aspirations, and I don't see any ways to fulfill them. And then people prop up these stories of people that probably shouldn't be successful that are massively successful, and you're trying to figure out how the heck did that happen? And you know, they'll tell you any type of story, and it for most it doesn't add up. It's like, okay, you know, hey man, my life sucked. I made a song and I uploaded it to SoundCloud or YouTube, and it just blew up, and oh, I'm just the greatest thing ever now. And it's just like I done uploaded 55 songs on that joints, and to be perfectly honest with you, you know, I think my stuff is hitting just as hard as yours. Like, how come I just didn't blow up? And it's like, c'est la vie, man. You win some, you lose some. But the question is, are you gonna quit? You see what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes people might quit because they feel like their luck has been so bad. You know, why keep trying? Me, I'm personally not a fan of that. You know, keep trying. You know, maybe you win, maybe you lose, but I'd rather try than quit. Just in my opinion. So, tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.